Hey, it's Alissa Ray. Welcome to this week's movement video. Today, I wanted to share a little bit about our bones and just like this process that I realized that I had that I didn't really realize I had it at the time. So I used to think that we had all these bones, and yes, they moved in their sockets, but that's all that they did. They just moved in their sockets, and only the muscles moved them. I didn't think about anything to do with breathing or movement. It was just like, especially I remember thinking or being told that my pelvis was like a cinder block, and that I just had like legs sticking out of the cinder block, and that's where the movement happened, that everything inside of that cinder block stayed still when I moved. And in my Franklin method level 1 teacher training with Eric Franklin, when we did the pelvis, I think the very first time, I totally felt my pelvis moving, and it was like, oh my gosh. It just blew me away realizing that I taught Pilates for a lot of years, taught Pilates for about 15 years, and my training as a Pilates instructor didn't really touch on that. Was that being taught? Was that what my peers, my colleagues were saying? I don't know. I just know I never heard it in the way that I heard it in Franklin Method, and it just began. I mean, the whole thing has definitely changed a lot about who I am and what I am and how I work. But that specific, just allowing the movement that's there to be there, and knowing that it's there and how it works and how it's designed, changed how I function in my whole body, not just in my pelvis. So check out Franklin Method, and I think you are going to be brilliantly surprised by what a treat it is. I'll leave the links below so you can go directly there, but that's my tip, is to just be curious about your pelvis. It's kind of a personal story about pelvis and what I was taught as a teacher, and most training programs for teachers of Pilates teachers, yoga teachers, dance teachers, etc. They're taught basic, some anatomy, but we're not taught functional anatomy in the way that Franklin Method is teaching how our body is designed and how it moves in such a functional, real way. And just encourage you to check that out, because it's amazing. And when you notice what is happening in your body, and you notice how things function, and you embody that function, you function better. I'd like to function better. That's an ongoing thing. Would you? Come on over to www.alissaray.com. Check out my free videos and other cool stuff. See you around.